Kia ora whānau, ki te pihi koe. Welcome, how are you? I hope that you've had a good New Year's. Welcome to my first cash stuffing of 2025. It's going to take me a wee while to remember to say 2025. Just real quick, if you've been doing this 3 quarterly goals with me, I thought I'd let you know that I filled out my quarterly goals. They're all about savings actually. It's $300 in my 1 month ahead, $300 in my worthy, and $300 in the pet fund, which is in the pink binder. If you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. We'll circle back to this. I thought I would just talk about New Year's goals. You know, I am normally one for doing that and having a word of the year and feeling really, you know, galvanized and let's go. But this year, I really struggled. Anyway, you're here to watch me stuff $440 in my binders. This is how I make ends meet, and I make sure I make my my bills every week without too much stress. So I put a little bit of effort in now so I don't have to stress about bills later. You know, the old me many years ago was like buying food and then going, oh crap, the power is due this week, you know. So I was like constantly going from paycheck to paycheck, already spending my money before it had come. But this way, I give every dollar a job. Yep, that's a quote from that American guy who, you know, I don't believe in everything he says, but that part I do believe. So I give every dollar a job. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in advance, and I try and stay out of debt, and that's how I make it work. So that is $170 straight into food, and this is where I'm going to come unstuck because, oh no, I've got some tens. So $50. How about I spread this out so I'm not like thumbing through the whole stack? Yeah, Neen, that would work. $50 is going to go into petrol and fun, which is, you should know by now, it's just Pizza Hut, is getting 30. Well, I should say just, we try and get other things, but Squirrel's favourite of all time is Pizza Hut. And to be honest, that $30 goes a long way at Pizza Hut if you compare that to McDonald's or whatever. Seems to be better value for money. There's always leftovers for lunch. Oh, let's put aside Big Girl's $15. This is my teens allowance. And she does pretty good at saving that up. But she's a bit shy about talking about finances online. We have lots of conversations, both my kids, about finances because I think it's important, but I honour that she doesn't really want to put even her hands to the channel. She's just too shy for that. Pin money is just my personal spending money, guilt-free spending money. If I want to buy $20 worth of donuts, I shall. But yeah, I'm not going to do that because body made by donuts. I'm going to put $10 in household, but let's put in the 20 and take out 10 because I'm running low. The cash machine just spit out mostly 20s this week, which is unusual, but maybe not. I think this is the time of year where most people are doing a lot of spending. Beauty has 25, but I know that haircut is coming up, or hair colour is coming up next month, so 20 it is. 45 into beauty. Wellness, I'm a bad mum. I still haven't gone and got the vitamins. Clothes is already open, so 10 into clothing. Hobbies I am going to skip, and family fun is getting 20. Spent a little bit last week, but not heaps. So it's got 150, 170, 180. I think we're all interested in going in like on a vintage train trying to organise that. Gifts, we'll be getting $5. It has 5 in there, so let's put 10 like so. Giving will be resetting this one. No, I put 5 last time, so not necessarily resetting, but I am putting in, I am going to put in 5, and already I feel like yeah, no, we're just going to have to go with that. 5 there. Okay, let's nip over to the pink binder, which is sinking funds. It's more, it's bigger bills that happen less frequently. And I started with this. So if you're starting, that's a little tip. Just start with your grocery money and your petrol money that that you need to spend every week, and then put a little bit aside for those things. In the next part, I used to try and do this online, but I was always dipping into these accounts, and when they're all in one bank account, it's hard to see the wood from the trees. Now I have scrubbed off my education fund from last year. My budget is to try and save $1,000 throughout the year, but money comes in and out because I pay this gradually. And from last year, I had already pre-saved $200 and $20.30. So if I put 20 in and take 10 out, we have $240. And let's fill in this tracker. Each one is 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just 35.40 there. So I know next time I stuff, the first $10 will go into clearing off that circle. I hope that makes sense. Right. So there is $140 in education. We're in a pretty good position to start school at the end of January and be able to do the school books and whatnot. Vision is going to get 5 today. So let's put those 2 down and give it a 20. Each pair of glasses on my tracker is $10, so I can just fill in that one. Oh, on trackers, by popular demand, I have put a listing on my Ko-Fi. If you want me to print and laminate you a tracker and send it to you, there's an option for that now. And I can fit 3 on a sheet, so I priced it per 3. Health is going to get 5. Thankfully, each of these little icons is $5. So let's do that. And let's put the 5 in and go 10. So now, health fund, this is just going to the doctor, the nurse, physiotherapist, 20, 40, 50, 60. Cool. Dental is, you're going to get 5 too. So we're just adding 5 to that. I can't quite colour it off because it's 25. I've done a lot of saving for my upcoming, what do they call themselves? Periodontists clean. So I have in the bank 300 and 15 there, 315. So that's enough to cover that first appointment in February. Cats is going to get 10. I might just do this 2 toe beans. Each toe bean here is 5, and then the pad has different numbers on it. you notice that this is one of the accounts that I would like to put $300 into. The reason for that is because that entire thing is $600, and so that would, you know, like I'd finish this off. So that seemed like a nice round goal, and I'm not going to get there by just putting $10 in a week, but I have a savings challenge binder, so I'm kind of relying on the savings challenge binder as I finish challenges to be able to put chunks of money in. So I've got 250, 300 and 15 so far. The car is not getting anything, but it's okay. It's got $505. I will still be stuffing this year. That's a $1,000 tracker. It'd be really nice to get that finished. You know, however, can't have too many goals. It's too overwhelming. Same with tech. It's got $100 sitting online. There are things I'd like to replace, but yeah, I've just got to be realistic and not have too many goals. Can't do all the things all at once. This is my, what I call my celebrations binder. I don't have too much money left in the tray, so I was just going to put $5 into birthdays, because we've got Squirrel's birthday coming up soon. So I have 150, 225. I have to write in this big 225, this big fat pen. One by one. Alright. But that's okay. Celebrations is going to get skipping Christmas. I'd love to start it this week. It's too soon. I'm going to put the $20 into here, Waitangi Day. And this one saves 200. We're too far away from Waitangi to be able to get there with $200. It's not going to happen. But I find this is useful, or I have in previous years used this for extra school expenses. Mind you, I've saved a good amount in school, so I'm not entirely sure how we might use this. It'd be lovely if we could just go away. Go camping for a night or two. We'll see. So I've got 50, 70, 90, 110 so far. You know, there's quite a bit to go before the end of the month, isn't there? So we'll just, you know, just see how we go. All right. Travel is going to get 20. Well, maybe not with that. So there is $350 in the bank, and I'm adding that 20, $370. Oh, did I put that $5 in birthdays? I did. Did I put $5 in MISC? You're probably yelling at the screen because you know what's happened. I think that's going in miscellaneous. I think I missed it. But if I'm wrong, leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you for being here. Sorry, my schedule is all skew-whiff, but that's because I'm a solo parent and I have both my kids home at the moment because it's school holidays. So I'm just doing the best I can. And I hope that you are too. I'm going to turn off, oh, no I'm not. I'm going to add this to Pearl. I'm glad I didn't forget, because that's $15.20. I guess the good thing about being on holidays and, you know, spending lots of money is you get lots of change. Now I'm going to need my calculator here because I moved everything down. Ugh, it smells like acetone. So what did I say? 15.20. I've got, oops, no, you don't do that. 15.20. I don't know if you can read that. Maybe you can read that. The biggest one on there is 12.10. So that leaves me with $3.10. 12.10. $3.10. I've been working on this the whole year and it doesn't look particularly impressive, but you know, bear with, because what I've done is I've filled in the most expensive rows, the $15 right down to the $12, so that's all filled in. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe if you haven't. Consider doing that. That would be awesome for me. And you know, you might pick up some tips or have a bit of a laugh. I don't know. Either is fine. Oh, I might just mention to you before I go, I did say about the Buy Me a Coffee shop. The Buy Me a Coffee shop, I have put the last 3 of these are the ones I did last year. I have knocked them down half price, including free postage, but unfortunately it's just to people in New Zealand because I can't afford the overseas postage. There is 18 savings challenges in these wee puppies. There is one that's 2024 based. You could still do it, really you could, but there's just that one, and they have some placeholder cash in the back, which is also quite useful if you're just starting out or you need some extras. So yeah, that's my big plug for my products. Thank you to all of those of you who have been a member of my channel from way back, or who are a member on Buy Me a Coffee. I really appreciate you sticking with me. Kia ora.